Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of an Instagram hop with Waffle Flower Crafts featuring some of their exciting new stenciling products, but I thought I'd do a YouTube video so I could really walk you through them and show you. Okay, first up, this is the Media Mat. It's been out for a while. It's great to use with watercolor, ink smushing, all kinds of things. It's kind of got a grippy rubber texture. These are the stenciling mats that just came out. They're the same material. So there's a mini and a regular size. And they've got that ridge along the bottom and the side that allow you to butt up your stencil or your cardstock. And you can use large stencils. You could use large cardstock that can hang off the edge. Of course, you could use the stencil mat on top of the Media Mat like I'm showing you, but I'll show you later how I use that mini stencil mat by itself. But the reason I have the Media Mat out is because they have these new brush holder duo packs, and they're these little holders for your brushes, and they have these little cubes on the bottom that just nestle right into those recessed ink wells on the Media Mat. They kind of just stick in there and hold in place. Of course, you don't have to fill all of them up. If you want to fill all of them up, they hold your brushes, or maybe like watercolor brushes or tools, you know. And now here's the star of the show, the new Waffle Flower blending brushes in these gorgeous sherbety waffle flower colors. So I pulled these out to show you how you can just plop them into your brush holders that stick in the Media Mat. Or maybe you don't want the brush holder in the Media Mat. You could use them separately, like so. But here's one thing that I really love is the new Waffle Flower acrylic brush stand. Okay, so it's long and skinny, and you can pop your brushes in it like so. The reason I like this one is I have a couple of other ink blending brush holders, but they're round. I like this one because it's long and skinny. I can kind of shove it up against the wall, and it kind of doesn't take up quite as much room. So this one will hold 10 brushes. Now, you don't need all of this stuff, but I'm just showing it to you so that you can see, you know, what might tickle your fancy if you need any of this stuff. Okay, so here's the mini stenciling mat. I have a piece of cardstock cut to 6 by 6 inches. You can see how you can just like butt that up into the corner. And this is the Waffle Flower Sunburst stencil. It's not new, but I've never used it, so I thought this is a great opportunity to kind of show the stenciling mat, the brushes, the brush stand, all of it in action. Okay, so I have I'm going to be using some Pinkfresh Studio inks here, and I'm kind of masking off each sunburst so that I can do each one in a different color. But the one thing that I did love about this mini stencil mat was the grippy texture of it and the ridges in the corner. So I could just like butt my cardstock and butt my stencil, and I didn't have to tape anything down. That grippy texture kind of held everything in place. So if you weren't doing any type of masking, you wouldn't have to use any Post-it tape or any type of adhesive to hold down. It's really kind of unique in that way. And as always, I've got my ink stands holding my Pinkfresh Studio inks. I never thought I would fall in love with these ink stands, honestly. When Brienne reached out to me, I was living in Germany, and she said, "Can I send you a couple of these to try?" And I'm a skeptic, you know, and I think I would need it, but once you start using it, it's just something that you kind of fall in love with. It's like having a third hand to hold your inks while you're working on your project. Okay, so you can rotate this sunburst stencil, and it allows you to get different sunbursts in all the different angles. And so I'm going to just work my way through the sunburst rainbow order. You might notice I'm still not wearing my wedding ring. I'm giving it, I think I'm on week 2 now here of trying to, I started getting a rash, and it's clearing up. So I need to get my rash cleared up right where I was wearing my wedding ring. I'm not sure what the problem is. Could be a lot of different things. Could be that I'm allergic to the metal. Could be that I've gained too much weight and my ring is too tight. That very well could be the reason. Anywho, I'm giving it some time to air out and heal up, and then we will see what to do next. Okay, so I'm on apricot or apricot. Do you call it apricot or apricot? Potato, potato. And I just want to, throw my 2 cents out about this topic of all the things that we promote in the stamping industry. I'm fortunate that this card making gig has kind of become my full-time job. So I'm very, very blessed in that these companies reach out to me and they're like, can we send you these products to try? And if I love it, I promote it, like the inkstand, like these new stenciling products. But in no way, shape, or form am I saying that you need to have all of these. Listen, if I had to purchase them, I would be very, very, very selective. I'm very frugal and cheap, and I only buy what I absolutely love. So in some ways, I'm lucky that I get to try these things. I don't have to buy them. But I want to show them to you, and if it does tickle your fancy, get it. You'll enjoy it. But if you don't, or you want to be frugal, I totally understand that, because I'm the same way. I am the same way. I'm the same way in the kitchen. Like, I hold off. I never want to buy a new pan. And I just bought a new pan the other day. And you know what? I love it. And I'm enjoying it. I really am. Same way with fashion. I never go and buy myself clothes, but I love to see the new releases, with Loft, my favorite stores. I like to see all the new fall collection, but of course I'm only going to buy, half the time I never buy any of it, but I like to look at it, and maybe I might go buy myself a new shirt. But you know what I'm saying here. Don't feel pressure that you have to go buy all of this stuff. If there's something you love, get it. You'll enjoy it. Treat yourself. But if not, then you know what? Just enjoy looking at it. I do that too. Okay, so I'm trimming down this panel so I can put it on a standard size card. I'm going to pop it up on a white card base, and I like to have that little bit of white border around the edge. And now for a sentiment, I'm using the oversized Smile word die, which is by Waffle Flower. I've got this holographic cardstock, a little bit of vellum, and then I went ahead and cut 3 more of the smiles out of white. I'm going to stack them up because dimension is life. There you have it. My jingles are back. I thought, somebody said they were sick of hearing me sing it, and, I'm sick of hearing me sing it, so I thought I'd take a break. Well, the break only lasted about 1 video, and then I'm back singing it. You just got to be who you are at the end of the day. And so there you have it. Okay, so I'm stacking up these smiles with, I love this Bearly Arts glue. Can I tell you something about the Bearly Arts glue? I've been using it for months now, like 4 months, 5 months, and it has not clogged on me, not one time. And I'm telling you, that's a miracle sent from heaven above. To have a glue that never clogs, and it's got that needle precision tip. I love it. I love it to the ends of the earth and back. I'm telling you, the Bearly Arts glue. And then here, you know what? I haven't said this in a while, but don't forget the tittle. Did you know the tittle is the dot on the I? Way back, long time ago, I learned that. So that's the tittle. And this holographic cardstock is from Simon's Stamp. It's delicious, especially on top of the vellum. I pop this up kind of, do you say cock it on an angle? I don't think you say cock it on an angle. I put it on an angle just to be hip and trendy. I went ahead and embossed a coordinating sentiment from the oversized Smile stamp set, and these are some of these droplets hearts from Little Things from Lucy. I did the 3 different colors of the hearts. They're like candy, and this card is finished. Now make sure to go over to Instagram to check out the Waffle Flower Instagram stenciling fun hop and see some more incredible inspiration. Here's my little setup with my mats and my brushes and all my stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.